team? Well, it's an accumulation of the years, you know. not recording. We are live though.
Yep,
so
we're
the
live.
sound is.
Yep.
We don't have that on.
Yes. Dude, this is a great ring.
All right, now we're good. Yeah, we're live now.
If you need to have your mic off, yeah. What do they see on TV when you pause? What do they see on YouTube when you do that?
Now we're just recording. We're live though. Should be live. I got to check right now. All right, here we go, folks. Starting off the game. We don't have our live crew here yet. We'll be doing here soon. Starting off with the tournament here. Looks like Chris Sack has it. Passes over to Kraft. Lake has it. Sack after the clock gets it. Looks like it's going to be a change for Parlay. Sack gets it over, tries to slide it up, gets it over. Hurst is out there, chases after it. Henderson after it, trying to get off it. Gets tangled up with the defender. Kraft gets it over to Gilbert. Gilbert over to Henderson. Henderson tries to gets it out. Tips it up, tries to get it going. Gets it out in the neutral zone. Parlay takes it, 28, shoots it, misses it wide. Young on it, on the board. Good check by Gilbert. And here we have Husey coming around the corner. Getting it out in the neutral zone, gets it out over into our zone. We're going to get a couple players out. McKinney's after it. Chases it. Husey tries to get it, misses it. Lake's trying to come into the zone. Gets, big check. We're going to get a penalty. Oh, no. Maybe not. Kraft has it, slides it over. Oh, great pass. Gets it off to Nelly. Oh, gets tripped up, almost puts it in, slams into the boards. Kraft has it, now shoots up. Shot, just off. Chris Sack now steps up, grabs it, passes it over. Oh, just great command. They're going after it now. Parlay gets it out of the zone. They're going to get a change. Now we got Pease. Tries to slide it over, misses the pass. Prior Lake intercepts over to 21. Pease after it. Geisman trying to chase. Couple line changes at the end. Hurst comes in, gets it out, slides it out of the zone, goes all the way down for an icing. Oh, how am I doing on the time? Not that great. Don't worry, people. We got somebody that's coming here soon. On the draw, Geisman wins it, gets back over to Don Boos. Slides it out. Looks like it's going to go all the way down for another icing. I did try to recruit children to do this. They didn't want to do it. On the draw, Geisman almost wins it. Oh, shot, and he's ready for it. Geisman on the draw. He looks motivated. Oh, gets it out. Slides it over. Henderson almost had it. Oh, shot. Good save. Dornbos gets it out. Slides it out of the zone. Chips it up. Henderson, Dornbos is down to the attack. Over off the boards. Slides it over. Chips it in. We're going to get a line change for the Sabres. Oh! Right out in front. Almost a bad mistake. Dornbos dumps it in. And we got Young and Husey on attack. So we got 28. That is Stone on. Oh, we got a call. Offsides. Ooh. Krisak has it. Side the backside of the goal. Kraft has it. Looking to make it. Comes out around. Takes it himself. Tries to get out of the zone. Flips it up and out. It's to the neutral zone. Ooh, good shot by Peace. Here we're on a power play. Slides it over deep to Peace. It's down. It's stripped up. Tries to flip it out. Kraft's there to stop it. Slides it over. Gets out of the zone. They're going to reset. Krisak has it low. Down. Brings it down. Around the backside of the goal. Slides it up. Up. Slides it over. Oh, shot just off. Kraft has it. Slides it over to Krisak. Krisak slides. Oh! Nelly almost was able to punch it in there. Nelly has it deep. Slides it over. They flip it out of the zone. Oh! Wow. Christmas in January right there. That was cherry picking at its finest. They would call that cherry picking, wouldn't they?
No.
Edison daps down in the corner. Out of the backside. Pushes it down, slides it over. Oh, Dombros is down there. Nice check. Parlay comes on the backside. Sliding over to 11. Oh, good save. There he is. Good God. Finally.
Now the people can finally have a good voice.
Nice job, Kenny. The ticket line was crazy coming in.
Oh, is that what that was?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody saying,
I mean, it's all.
tell who you were?
Clearly, they didn't know. Right?
I should have taken notice.
The game must have started a touch early, too. Thanks. Well, hey, guys. We've been off for like 10 days. I feel like I'm out of it.
Kids are looking like they're out of it.
Oh, no. All right, Sabres and Prior Lake here. Still 0-0, 6 minutes left in the first period. Battle on the boards right here in front of us. Hughes and McKinney. Whistle.
Got the roughing.
Did get the roughing call there. All right. Well, he threw an elbow into Hughes' back and knocked him down to start with. It only intensified. So we're going to look at the Sabres power play here.
Yeah. He just came off the power play.
Oh, really? Oh, we're on it again. All right, piece on the draw. Anderson at wing with Nelson. Krisak and Kraft back at defense. That one gets over past everybody. Krisak picks it up, loses his edge. Stays with it, though. Now gets help from Kraft. Peace leaves it for Nelson. Nelson's got it. Nelson's battling on the near side boards. Peace comes in to help. Peace shoves it down low. Anderson picks it up. Anderson's battling down low. Nelson comes in to help. Anderson's got it. Anderson chips it over to Peace. Peace sends it back down low for Nelson. Nelson shows out front, nobody home. And here goes Prior Lake the other way, and they send it down. Prior Lake's going to win the battle to the puck. Is that JJ? Yeah, JJ plays it. Kraft picks it up. Kraft up to Krisak. Krisak carries it in. Low shot on net. Rebound goes over to the far boards. Peace picks it up. Peace to Nelson. Nelson back to Peace. Peace out to the point. Kraft has it. Kraft fires. Glove save. 44 seconds to go on the power play here for the Sabres. Nelson on the draw. Wins it back. Anderson back to Krisak. Krisak over to Kraft. Kraft back to Anderson. Sorry to Peace. Peace shoots. Gets blocked. Comes up to the point. Krisak's got it. Over to Kraft. Fires over. Just missed Nelly. He had to tee that one up. Shot gets blocked. Krisak got it. Krisak sends it down low to Nelson. Nelson's working, skating. Krisak carries it down low now. He shoots. Nice low shot up front. And Prior Lake gets it. Krisak's got the blue line. Peace comes in, picks it up. Peace carries it in, rolls off his stick. Centering pass, one-timer. Blocked. Anderson's hustling back after this guy. Kraft's got it. Battle on the near side boards right in front of us here. And Prior Lake transitions out and they dump it down. Krisak's going to get a roughing call. Got to keep the arms down. Well, roughing call. He just checked him with his hands to the upper body. You know, keep your hands down. You don't get that call. So Krisak goes to the box for roughing, and Prior Lake's going to be on the power play. Prior Lake's got it. Shot gets blocked by Kraft. Iserman chips it out of the zone. We get an interference call on Prior Lake and want some 4-on-4 hockey here for the next minute 36. They have Kraft and Yulberg back at defense, and Henderson and Iserman up front. Waiting, Prior Lake coach is tying his shoes, so we're waiting for him to get his shoes tied over there, I guess, while he talks to the referee. I don't know. All right, here we go. 4-on-4 hockey for the next minute 36. And then we'll have a short power play after that. Prior Lake's got it. Send it down. Icing's waved off. They say it was touched. JJ plays that. Leaves it for Yulberg. Yulberg shoves it up the boards. Prior Lake gains control. Yulberg bodies the guy off the puck nicely. Needs help. Now Iserman comes in to help. Prior Lake controls it. Shot blocked. Rebound came up to the side of the net. Yulberg did a nice job clearing that. And Yulberg's got it again. Chips up for Iserman. Iserman gives it back to Yulberg, and Yulberg clears the zone. Henderson heads off. We'll get Hurst on the ice now. Yulberg leaves it for Kraft. Kraft fires up to Hurst. Hurst gets it out of the zone. Nice pass by Hurst over the middle. Iserman shoots. Leg saved by the goalie. Hurst battling on the near side boards. Wins the battle. Iserman gets the puck. Hurst picks it up. Everybody else going for a line change. He's down all by himself. It's awkwardly hitting the boards there, but stays on his feet. Still has the puck. Carries it up front. Nice little scoring opportunity there. Hughes now pressuring. Sabres will be on the power play here in 2 seconds. Having a little trouble on the bench there, figuring out who's coming on the ice. Lost about 15 seconds of our power play there. And now it's back to 5-on-5 hockey. What up? Happy New Year. You want to talk? I don't really want to. I'm live right now. You want to? Hold on. Puck's back behind the net. Battle back there. Hughes has it. Fires it high up off the glass. Comes out of the zone. McKinney's pressuring. Down there, Chris X got it. 25 seconds to go. He gets hit into the boards. Still has the puck. Gets help. They're battling down there. And he comes away with it. Sends out to the point. Back down low. Nobody there. Chris X hustling after it. Leaves it behind the net for Youngie. 7 seconds. Chris X getting a scrum over here. They'll chip it out. And that'll do it for the first period. They got a scoreless first period here. 0-0.
Oh, Scott's handing over again.
We got about a minute and we're back.
What's that?
We got about a minute. No day for the door. This ice looks really dirty. Why are they not salmon? Hot. That's why. That's how it is?
Oh my goodness. And we're back here to start the second period. As Shakopee comes to shake off the rust after that first period here. We're looking to get back into action. All right, second period is underway here as we got Nelson centering Peace and looks like Anderson here. And Krissick and Kraft out on the points. Face off taken. Shakopee gains control. Tries to bring in the zone. And and we got an offsides here real quick. So as we keep going, and as we progress here, hopefully they find some fluid motion and keep things moving. Dump in deep by Krissick. Clear Lake chips it out here and dumps it right back in. Shakopee touches up and chases back in. Nelson first in. Clear Lake with the breakout. Off a skate and then another skate here. We got a soccer match going on. Matt and Peace coming down low with a shot, short angle, right into the goalie's breadbasket. We'll have a face-off here. And Shakopee will go for a line change here. Defensive pairing stays out. Coming out is Yzerman, going to center Hurst and Henderson. Face-off, one out by Shakopee. Clear Lake gains control, dumps it out. No icing called as the regroup is started. Nice little breakout pass to the wing, up to the far side, back out to Henderson. Brings it in the zone, cuts to the middle, gets tied up a little bit. Kraft picks it back up, over to Krissick. Krissick with a nice shot down low, just jumps over the stick to miss the tip there. Back down front, one shot. Is it battling? Oh! Has a guy but loses control real quick. Hurst going down to attack first. Gavin Young body on number 27 with Clear Lake. Hurst puts his guy down to the ground. Young back in to engage. Trying to battle his guy. Puck goes back down low. Young going back down to the corner. Battling, still loses it. Clear Lake's coming out. Try to do a cross-ice breakout. Hurst keeps it, attempts to dump it in. And Shakopee loses control as they go down. JJ sets it up behind the net. Krissick still out there on defense with Kraft. And they dump it out for an ice. And we'll bring the puck all the way down Shakopee zone. Shakopee's going to do a line change here. Well, looks like full scale, all 5. We got Yulberg out there on the point with Dornbos. Nelson going to be centering Peace and Anderson again. Shakopee is running about 2.5 forward lines with 4 pairings today. Yulberg picks up in the corner. Round to his partner. Dornbos picks it up. Skates out of it. Has 3 Laker bodies on him, but is able to recover. Prairie Lake picks it up, gets a shot on net, keeps it low, but JJ is able to steer it wide. Shakopee clears the zone. Prairie Lake's waiting to regroup. Gains the zone. Blocked shot by Yulberg. Nelson picks it up, looking for a cross-ice pass here. He's got no one open. Carries it in, just dumps it in. Anderson goes to chase, along with Peace there down the far end. We got Peace and Anderson, 2 guys on. Puck deflects out to the middle there at Prairie Lake, and they clear the zone. Peace picks it up in the middle. Still has control. Fighting off one guy. Dornbos regroups it. Up to Yulberg. Miss opportunity there to a centering pass. No ice is called. Henderson chases. And Prairie Lake still has control. Oh, ref gets in the way there. Nice little move down low to get the puck back down to Anderson. Interference call almost right there. Nothing being called. The puck's not even close. Henderson's still chasing. Hurst is chasing. Puck goes back in, hits a Prairie Lake guy in the face. Kristick picks it up. He wants to skate it in. Loses control as he's got 2 guys on him. Prairie Lake is on the attack now. Great job by the defenseman there, Dornbos, to step on his guy. Young coming in. No ice is being called. Young on the forecheck. Tries to get a body on the guy. And they go up and over. And Prairie Lake gets out of the zone again. Prairie Lake going in. 3 guys going. They just put a soft little dump towards the net. Pick up down in the corner. Still has control. And Prairie Lake gets a shot. Deflected out to the corner. Quick turnaround back on net. And Kristick gets it up off the glass. Can't get it out of the zone. Hughes deflects it out in the corner. And Kristick picks it up again in the corner. Reverses it around. Looking for someone to pass to. Clears it all the way down. Misses the stick of his centerman. And we're down for an ice. Well, so far it's been kind of back and forth. Both teams have a couple opportunities this period. Nelson's going to be back out there centering Anderson and Peace. Kraft and Kristick back on the point. Prairie Lake gains control down low. Tries to center it. Madden Peace breaks it out on his own. 1-on-4. Makes one move on a guy. He's got numbers. 2-on-1 opportunity. Oh, great defensive play by number 11 there. Jake Bloom from Prairie Lake to break up that 2-on-1 pass. All right, Prairie Lake, a little miscommunication on that breakout. Kraft goes to bring it in the zone. It's stepped up. Prairie Lake attempts to have a breakout pass and goes all the way down for an ice. Another missed opportunity there from Prairie Lake. They had a guy breaking, just couldn't connect. Our defense there is kind of lost track of that guy and didn't really see him. So now we'll get a face-off. Dornbos and Yulberg out on the points. Hand pass is going to be called there as it bounces off of Dornbos' hand, and it's going to go all the way down. We got Henderson out there with Yzerman and Hurst as forwards. As they go, Yzerman's going to go take the draw here. Go over to the sideboards there. Hurst just can't get it out of his skates. Shot goes wide. Henderson picks it up and chips it over to Yzerman. Yzerman's battling 2 guys there. Ooh, he's got 2 guys going in. Prairie Lake cross ice pass. We got battle down and behind the net, and nothing's being called there. And now Prior Lake and Shakopee are battling down in the corner. Henderson has the puck. Great D-to-D opportunity. Cycles it back down low. Prior Lake breaks it out. And now we got Yulberg and Dornbos taking a 2-on-2. Shot goes wide by Prior Lake and clears the zone. Prior Lake dumps it back in. And now Yulberg picks it back up, looking for breakout pass over to Young. Young up to center there. He's got a little offsides there as McKinney catches the puck, and Hughes just steps off, just slightly ahead of schedule. So Hughes will take the face-off here with Anderson at wing and McKinney. McKinney's over on board side, gets interfered there. Oh, and Prior Lake goes through all three forwards without being touched, and a quick shot and smothered by Shakopee's goaltender. We got J.J. Ponce in net today. Score still 0-0. 8:30 left in the second period. Nelson's out to center. Anderson and Peace. Face off won by Shakopee down the corner. Prior Lake gains control down in the corner. There's a battle down there with, looks like Krisick and Anderson down on the sideboards. Anderson comes out with it a little bit. Chips just out of his reach. Back down low. Nelson picks it up in a breakout pass over to Madden. Peace here, who's going on, dumps it right around off the boards. 3-on-1 opportunity. Prior Lake's able to get back off that pass. Oh, and Prior Lake's on the break here. Oh, great stop by JJ as Prior Lake had a breakaway opportunity there. Deflect puck out to the neutral zone, and Prior Lake dumps it back in. JJ misplays as it bounces over his stick. Kraft is tied up, or no, Krisick's tied up. And Henderson's trying to battle his man down there. Shot wide by Prior Lake. They dump it back deep. Kraft picks it up, gets bodied. Prior Lake's playing a physical game here today. Puck is still in the zone. They dump it back deep. Krisick picks it up, has two guys on him. He's getting help there from his centerman and wing. Puck deflected out to the middle. Henderson, gets hit, connected there up high, and they're going to call an icing. They kind of left Henderson out high and dry on that as he's looking back for the pass as Prior Lake's defender comes and steps up on the play there. We got Yzerman out centering with Hughes and Hurst. Yulberg and Dornbos out on the point. Face-off won by Prior Lake out to their point. No one's out contending him. He's got all day to shoot. Block shot. Rebound. Still loose. Out to Prior Lake again still. Battle down low. And Yulberg looks like he's going to skate it out here. Oh no, that's Dornbos skating it out. Chips it out, loses it. Yulberg picks it back up behind the net. Feeds up the middle. The sin of all defensemen there to pass up front, right up the crease.
Thank you.
Then it goes right out to Prior Lake's defenders. They get an easy shot on net, which JJ saw the entire way. Freezes the puck, and we'll have another face-off on the side here. Looks like Shakopee's going to change out their forwards here. We got Anderson, Peace, and Nelson out there centering. Shot and goal by Prior Lake. Number 11. Noah Ritten. Clean face-off draw by Prior Lake. right out to their points. Wingers weren't able to get out there in time to contend the shot. Looks like the goalie was screened, and now we're going again. Shakopee wins the face-off. We got 6:30 left in the second, 1-0. Prior Lake, they got two guys on the puck, heavily putting the body on Shakopee real quick. Another scrum down there as Prior Lake's guy takes out two guys. Christick holds the puck in. He's got a little bit of time, cycles it down low, back out to the point. Kraft all alone, high over the net. Peace cycles it back down low. And now Prior Lake is attempting to break out here. Kraft keeps it in, dumps it back deep. Hughes going in on the forecheck. One guy hard. Oh, misplay by Prior Lake defense. Hughes got his guy tied up. And Prior Lake tries to clear, hits a body. Step up by Christick. Gets it in, and Prior Lake dumps it all the way down for an ice. Quick little rebound there for Shakopee to rebound and get back into the play and put the pressure on. Had a good opportunity there. Just missed the net real quick there. We got Hughes centering McKinney and looks like Henderson. Prior Lake centerman getting kicked out of the face-off circle there. And almost a little miscue there by Prior Lake, feeding it right across the crease there. Nice body there by Henderson. Oh, and Luke Hughes gets ran over there. He's slow to get up. And Prior Lake is breaking out one-on-one here. He's got Christick, who's known for his speed, catches up, takes his man out. JJ gets a puck frozen for a face-off here. Great recovery. And Shakopee's going to do another line change here and get some fresh legs out there for forwards. We have Yzerman centering, looks like Anderson and Hurst. Shakopee wins. They try to deflect it off the glass to get a breakout zone, but stays in. Hurst battling his man. He's wrapped up. He's still battling. Puck comes back to the point to a regroup. Quick up to Anderson, who back to his point, gets dumped in deep. And we got Yzerman on the forecheck. He's checking his shoulder for bodies. Two guys on. Puck comes out to the point. Quick shot on net. Deflected over the net by Hurst. Another great opportunity. Now Prior Lake has control. Soft dump off the boards. Try to break it out. Just gets out of the zone. Little miscommunication by Shakopee forwards of who's going to go get it. And now Prior Lake regroups in their zone. Up the middle for a pass. Madden Peace intercepts it. Tries to dance one guy. Can't get around. Gains control still. He's got control. 3-on-2 opportunity. Oh, had the back doorstep. Hits Prior Lake right in the skate there from Henderson. Trying to slide it over to Anderson. And now Shakopee regroups again. Dornbos tries to send it in. Hits the ref. And now Prior Lake's on the attack. Oh, Henderson takes his man. Takes two of them out. Shakopee regroups and now dumps full ice pass. Great opportunity. Nelson keeps it and dumps it back down low. He had no one with him. Smart play there. Prior Lake goes to regroup. He's interfered. Still no call. Oh, they are going to call that interference. They only can get away with it so many times until it becomes apparent. So Shakopee will go on the power play here. Face off down in Prior Lake zone. Number 8 for Prior Lake, Joshua Flora, will go for interference. Power play with Anderson centering Nelson and Peace with Kraft and Christick out on the point. Face off won by Shakopee. Christick on the point. Looks to the back door. Pass. Has a chance. Gets delayed just a little bit. Buy the goalie some time. As Nelson tries to put it up, it gets deflected and hits the netting. We'll have another face-off in the zone. Anderson is going to take, Peace is going to take the draw as he's a left-handed shot to try to win on his backhand. Kraft gets a shot on net, just goes right by. Not sure if it got deflected, but we're cycling down low, working that power play unit. needs a little help here. Back up to the point. Out to the top of the key. Shot blocked by Prior Lake. Kraft retreating. One guy on him who's head of steam here. He's all tied up, and Chrisick picks it up to regroup. He's waiting for his teammates to help out and get down to start breaking out here. Chrisick skates right up the middle of the ice here as he's going to take it coast to coast. Tries to get the zone, but loses it right at the line. Peace gains the zone. He's got help. Drops it. Back down to Peace down low. He's circling around the net. Back up to the point to Kraft. Over to Chrisick, who tries to get a shot off. Hits the Prairie Lake skate. Another block shot by Prairie Lake. Doing a great job getting inside of the shooting lanes. Shakopee's pass working on the sideboards here with Peace. He's looking for a time cross the seam. Chrisick puts it on net, gets to the goalie. Nelson gets taken down. Kraft takes his guy out there, and Chrisick recovers all the way back in Shakopee's zone. Quick up, we got a 2-on-1 chance. Oh, little mishandle there by Hughes, and he's offsides. Great heads-up pass going all the way up as Prior Lake was caught in between a change and their defensive pairing on the sides. Hughes takes the face-off here. He's got Yzerman on his wing with Hurst, and Prior Lake will decide to freeze here. We'll have a face-off in the zone. There's 22 seconds left in the power play. 2 minutes left in the second period. Still 1-0. Shakopee with more opportunities this period. Hurst with the draw. Ties his man up. Yzerman gets in, but gets tangled up with the ref. Prior Lake clears the zone. Dornbos dumps it back in. And here comes Yzerman on attack. And Prior Lake clears everything. Goes all the way down. Penalty is expired now. Back to 5-on-5. Great cross ice, full ice pass up to Luke Hughes, who just touches it to gain the zone. Prior Lake looking to make a long pass opportunity off the glass. Just goes out up into the netting. Shakopee is going to change lines again. They're running, like I said, 2.5 lines. This top line has been out there quite a bit, trying to get some magic going. Face off. Prior Lake comes out of the zone clean. Chrisick comes and picks it up. He's tangled up. Shakopee has some help with him, and Anderson has a fluttering puck that he puts on net. Easy glove save by Prior Lake's goalie, and we're going to have another face-off. We have Madden Peace taking the draw with Nelson on the right wing and Anderson on the left. Chrisick and Kraft out on the points. Peace picks it up. He's looking to try to make a player back out to the point, but gets tied up. Chrisick holds his own. 2-on-1 down low. Takes the shot. Rebound was there, but not quite enough to get out to Shakopee's Nelson, who is standing on the back door. Nelson's tying up a guy. We have 57 seconds left. 2 Prior Lake guys on Nelson. Comes out of the zone. Up to the point, and little miss key on the pass there. Deflects off Shakopee. And they call a high stick from Prior Lake, and it's going to go all the way down in the zone. That's a good break by Shakopee as they kind of got stuck as in between a line change. You guys are going to take the draw with Hurst and Henderson out to the point of Kraft. Nice little shot on net. Rebounds there. Hurst spinorama just misses wide on his opportunity. 1-on-1. Great angle there by Chrisick to take his man off the puck. And now Henderson's skating up with the puck. He's got one guy on him. Body there. Henderson gets it up to Hurst. Hurst attacks, and now Yzerman's coming in. Oh, we got 10 seconds left. Hurst and Yzerman down in the corner. Prior Lake comes out clean there around the corner. Chips off the board to break it out. Shakopee keeps it in the zone. Almost getting it on net. Prior Lake catches it there, and Prior Lake's going to dump it out for the end of the period. Zam's going to come out, and we'll be back for the third period.
All right, now we're back.